Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. And, Mr. and Mrs. X. Number 3. Notice Deadpool is not on the cover. That is a marked improvement from the cover of the last one. I think there was a variant for this, but, I couldn't find it anywhere. And, there's the cover for number 4. It looks pretty exciting. It looks like a good adventure. Like, this is a good cover. It tells me what something's going on. Like, you look at this, you can see immediately. They're doing some, like, sneaking and skulking. People are looking for them. She looks really good with that. That is a cool little outfit. Like, I just love these, man. They're awesome. All the motif is... She's got the same thing on the wrists, too. That is cool. Anyway, that's not even talking about the comic book. That's just talking about, like, the preview for the next comic book. So let's talk about this comic book. It starts off, the cover doesn't do much for me. I look at it, there's like some generic action poses, Charles and Lilandra. And I guess there's like the egg back here or something, but I kind of thought that was a moon, even though it's not shaped like one. But when I saw that, that's what I thought, because the perspective is really wonky with whatever's in the background. You got this like crystal city or something, which doesn't even feature in the book. I don't know. Let's open it up. Like, if you remember from last time, they had just, the egg had cracked open after they had a super battle, and inside was Rogue. Oh. And the Imperial Guard lost. So, apparently, Gladiator's the Emperor, the Magister right now. I don't know. Whatever. You have Suri's Oracle. Yes. Go now and deal with her while I make this look good. Understood. So, there's Cerise. They're gonna send Cerise off to do things. She's got swords here, but we don't see those later. I'm not super familiar with all the Imperial Guard, so I'm not quite sure who she is. So anyway, let's cut back to the action. Although it's not the honeymoon action that Rogue and Gambit were expecting. So the Rogue clone is running around, avoiding getting clothes put on. Just like a little kid, man. Little kids are heathens. They just like to run around all the time. That's what that reminds me of. Which, it's actually pretty good for a joke. I don't actually mind Deadpool in these pages. Surprisingly, I thought I would. So anyway, they're gonna like have a heart-to-heart with Kitty Pryde, who I don't like the way she looks here, and I don't like the way she looks here. Is that the right size for, like, eyes on the side of the face? Like, I don't know, maybe her head's structured weird, but that seems kind of... I don't know, something's wrong there. Like, the bridge of her nose is too wide compared to her eyes. I'm getting nitpicky, aren't I? Let's get on with it. Like, this is actually kind of entertaining, the antics in the background, interrupting the seriousness in the foreground. I like Rogue's I am so not impressed look right there. So the egg hatch, they fill her in. And it turns out that the kid is Charles and Lilandra's daughter. If I had to guess, she's got intense telepathic powers and is doing some kind of mirroring for survival. Cue psychic powers. This was really jarring. Me? Honey? And then next page, she's used, like, this is abrupt. There's no lead up. There's no... lead in. Like, we just go from, if I had to guess, to, oh, there she is, ripping memories out of both their heads. Boy, you want to talk about a violation of trust. And then she looks like Charles and Lilandra, although that's mostly like Lilandra. What's the hair? Let's... Like, this is the only comparison of Charles Xavier by this artist I have, so... Maybe a little bit in the shape of her nose. But she doesn't have a wide bridge. It's like just the tip, I think, looks like his versus hers. She sure doesn't have either of their eyebrows from the cover. Wait, was the cover artist the same artist as the interior of the book? Am I even doing a valid comparison? No, I'm not. Okay, well, we don't know. I don't know what Charles Xavier would look like in this artist's rendering, so I can't tell. Does she look like him? They say she does. I guess I need to believe them. So anyway, ship's approaching. They come under attack. It's Deathbird. Pew 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 pew. Kaboom! Chaos death. Ah. So Gambit and Deadpool go take care of it, right? And now there's a multi-page sequence here that I love. This reminds me of some of the stuff in Mr. Miracle, although if Mitch Gerads had drawn it, it would be a 9x9 grid on 2 pages, and there'd be 3 rows of action instead of 2. But, you know, not everybody is a madman like Mitch Gerads. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Anyway, it's a great little fight scene. Deadpool keeps killing people. Gambit tells him to stop killing people. Deadpool keeps killing people. After we kill the guys, the time I'm going to kill you after this is over. Worth it. Deadpool doesn't actually bother me. So they kick Deadpool off the ship. Imperial Guardsman attacks. Kidnaps the kid. Suri shows up. Sand swords. Don't know where they are. Don't know how she got on the ship. Don't know what's going on, really. And she starts spinning a tale of how she has been protecting the egg and blah, 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 blah. Can't believe I missed it. Is she okay? And she spends some story. She's like, all right, well, you need to go to this planet. And here they are getting ready. Oh, and look how sneaky she is. Look, it's not here. Okay, it's not here. But here it is. And Remy's like, well, very tricky how you got that collar back on, Rogue. I learned sleight of hand from the best. Flatterer. Then they kiss, and then they go to the planet, and we're going to save that last page because I don't want to spoil anything. And here's the next issue. They're down on the planet with the city. I'm wondering if it's the same planet they teleported Deadpool to. So anyway, great little fight sequence. Some interesting, I don't know if it's interesting yet. Shi'ar politics. I'm down. I'm ready for the next issue. Bring it. Bring it. I wish I had some idea what the other cover looked like. You should, if you have multiple covers, you should have a cover gallery. That's one thing Dynamite does right. They're cheap to produce. The art's already made. You just stick it in the back of the book. Anyway, Mr. and Mrs. X is like the best thing Marvel's got going on. I'm loving it. This is where these two characters should have been like 15 years ago. Like, that's the funny thing. This and Renew Your Vows, some people have problems with Renew Your Vows, but people probably have problems with this too. But these two books, are where Marvel should have been like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, continuing the stories that have been put in motion. These two should have gotten married a long time ago. Spider-Man and Mary Jane should have had kids a long time ago. Right now, their daughter should be like, 10 years old or something. Which means, Renew Your Vows, okay. It's kind of fast-forwarded a little bit because she's like a freshman or something. But you get the idea. Like, they wrecked themselves. And this is a glimpse of what could have been. And that's the only reason I like it. It's what could have been. It's what should have been. In a better world. And on that note, I think we're done here. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.